Hey, I'm Derek. I'm a multimedia artist and digital designer. I work in advertising and social media. I also run an art account on Instagram and TikTok. Today, I wanted to talk about what essentially is a multimedia artist and a digital designer. Where do they work? What do they do? What skills do you need to have to be one? And what I like about it. So essentially, as a multimedia artist and digital designer, you work across, well, multimedia, print, digital, web, video. There isn't just one format you specialize in, you're more of a generalist. So one day you could be working on social media, and the next day you could be editing a YouTube video or working on a print collateral like a brochure, a business card. It's essentially a spread thin graphics role where you assist on many different layers of the team. Now, personally, one of the reasons why I like to be a multimedia artist and a digital designer is that as I've continued my creative career, I found that I just can't express myself through one medium anymore, especially if I'm trying to actually reach an audience. And I think the biggest thing that us artists, as we get into our career and we develop more of our voice, we want to be heard. And a multimedia artist is able to actually work around these ever changing content platforms. And it's just very interesting to see how your style and influence transcend from 2D format to video format. Overall, it's been very creatively fulfilling to experiment and just see what happens. I do this a lot on my Instagram, and you'll find me trying out different types of animation, sometimes singing it to music, or I'll do time-lapse paintings. It's just a whole new way of showing how I work and what I stand for to my audience. And honestly, every day is more fulfilling because I get to experiment and push my craft more. Overall, when you're brought onto the team, they're expecting a generalist, so just don't freak out thinking that you need to know all of this software. Just having a baseline understanding of how all of them work, at least at an intermediate level, is what you need. I would say having a good knowledge of graphic design, typography, and color is going to go across all of these different roles. But some multimedia artists might even just specialize on web, some just on video, some on animation. It really just comes all down to your preference and where you want to take your career. When it comes to what software you're going to be using, it's safe to say it's mostly the Adobe suite. So Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, as well as After Effects and Adobe Premiere, sometimes the audio program in Adobe, but some agencies have their own audio editing software that they prefer. And then it's also safe to say that you're going to be using XD, and maybe in a few other web design applications such as Sketch and Figma. I would say the main reason a lot of people enjoy this type of career is that they enjoy variety on working on different projects almost every day. You're going to be handed some video projects, social media projects, or you'll be designing a brochure one day or working on a poster the next. If you don't like to sit down and make the same type of thing every day, it's actually the perfect creative role. And I tend to find that some creatives who have been a graphic designer for too long or a web designer for too long end up branching out into this digital designer and multimedia artist role because they want more variety in their portfolio and skill set. All right, if you made it to the end, thank you. I think it's very important that you vet who you take advice from. So I'm going to be linking all of my social media, portfolio, and Instagram down in the bottom. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or email me. Thanks for watching and look forward to more.